I now present to you the graduates of the NZIS Diploma in Advanced Exercise Prescription, endorsed with merit. HARIS Butt. Janella Galang. And Karina Shen. I now present to you the graduate, the NZIS Diploma in Advanced Exercise Prescription, endorsed with distinction.
Where do I start?
I now present to you our graduate of the New Zealand Institute of Sport, Diploma in Advanced Sport Management, endorsed with merit.
She told you I'm going to do a thesis, so if you can fall asleep, that'll be fine. So it's been a pretty cool year, and it started with the start of year camp that we went to, where we basically learned who snored the loudest and whose farts snored the most. And I don't know if I should be proud or embarrassed to probably admit that I won both of those competitions. And the boys will probably vouch for me too, and be very upset with me as well. And many things happened, including the sports exchange, which I'll just say, what happened at sports exchange should probably stay at sports exchange. And I mean, it's been a pretty cool year, and Ruby's successfully taken the piss out of all the tutors, so I don't know what to do now. But now a lot of us are probably asking themselves, where do we go now? What do we do from here? It's a pretty valid question. And sometimes to figure out where we need to go, we have to look at where we've been. For me, it all started in April of 2014. I was living in HARIS, a small town in Taranaki, and I was working in New York as a sheet chick. So basically living the dream. Thank you. I had just finished my first bodybuilding competition, and it was a great experience and definitely expanded my passion for the health and fitness industry. But during the competition, I had cut a lot of the ties that I had with my friends and people around me because I was just so focused. But when the competition finished and the hype died down, I went into a phase of PCD, post-competition depression. So I developed anxiety, I just didn't really eat properly, I stopped socializing, and over time it got worse. I didn't really know what to do, I didn't have like a goal, I was lost and I felt alone. Over time I realized that I had two options now. I could keep digging myself into this hole, or I could try to do something. It was probably a bit too late to apply for university, and I wasn't sure if I was ready for that commitment anyway. So I kept looking, and I found NZIS. I saw they were taking their second intake for the personal training course, which started in about 4 weeks. And I thought to myself, will they even accept me? I don't even know anyone in Wellington. All these excuses in my head just went up, and I didn't apply. The next couple of days I thought, you know, what's the worst thing that could happen if I do apply? I don't really want to think of what if I did. So I applied. And 2 long weeks later, I received my acceptance letter, and I was over the moon. But my anxiety started kicking in because I realized it's getting very real, and I need to find a place to live and start my life in Wellington, otherwise I won't make it there anyway. So the search began. Now, 3 weeks before I applied for NZIS, I actually applied for a job at a gym in Hawera. And they didn't get back to me for a while, and essentially 10 days before I was supposed to start NZIS, I get a call from the manager. And they've told me that they want to hire me and also pay for any of the corresponding study that I need to do to become qualified while I work there. Now, this could be a bit of a scenario because I'll be able to live at home for free and eat mum's yummy food. Thanks, mum. And also just work and don't have any student loans. But I still declined. And the reason why I declined was because even though the scenario was perfect, the environment wasn't. And luckily I managed to find a place in Wellington about 5 days before I'm supposed to start. I moved down, and as soon as I got here and as soon as I started NZIS, I realized this was the place for me. I have made great relationships with my friends and the tutors that I have now. I've learned a lot, and ever since I've been able to start a business as a Les Mills personal trainer and as well as an online coach. And NZIS has been the catalyst to the start of my career. And I'm very grateful to be part of the NZIS family. Thank you. So, I didn't tell you all this just so I could toot my own horn and tell you our theme. I wanted to share with you my experience. And notice how I use the word experience and not things or successes. Because that's what life is. Life is experiences. And I encourage you to embark on dangerous and treacherous journeys that will force you to dig deep into who you are and find the strength and courage inside of you. So you can go down the well-drawn path to success and stay where you're most comfortable and all that kind of stuff, or you can choose to follow your heart. If you go down the easy way to success where you're most comfortable, initially you'll feel good and you will feel successful. But over time, you'll feel resentment for what you're doing, for the people around you, and yourself. But if you choose to follow your heart, you'll be provided with experiences that will be yours forever. And part of those experiences, you'll have to face your fears, you'll have to do the unknown, and you will have self-doubt. But that's not the problem. See, the problem is what you decide to do when that self-doubt kicks in. And the best thing to literally do when that self-doubt kicks in is do the thing itself. In the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson, may you always do what you are afraid to do. And that means having the courage to do the things you don't know how to do. And embarking on a journey that has no guarantees and developing your character on the way. There's so many things that you can do in life. But see, success isn't doing something right. Success is having the courage to move in the direction of your dreams. It's the progressive realization of a worthy goal. Like I said, that means having to do the things you don't know how to do. See, I'm glad that I had to go through PCD and have anxiety because that made me the person that I am today. And whenever something bad happens in your life and crushes you, at the moment, short term, it may feel like the worst thing ever, but it's those things that make you the person who you are today, and it can make you stronger, but only if you give life 100%. And when you do that, life will give you 100% back. Not always in the way you hope or expect, but it will provide you with opportunities only if you choose to view them that way. I encourage you to take the time and listen to what your heart is saying. And trust me, it's saying something, you just have to choose to listen. And you'll find your purpose. And when you do, you'll need the courage to keep going and push through all the barriers that you face and never, ever give up and keep pushing. And I promise you, you will come out stronger, and with whatever successes you gain will just be the result of the person you are becoming. And that person will be so strong, incredibly strong, so strong. I'm trying to remember what I'm going to say next while I keep saying strong. I truly believe every single one of us has the ability to move in the direction of their dreams, embark on unforgettable experiences that will provide us with amazing opportunities, and those opportunities will find our purpose that we can take to bed each night. It'll be the same thing that will wake us up each morning to move us into the direction of our dreams. And I truly believe that we can grow every day, even if it's in the smallest way. Because if we're not growing, we're dying. So, let's grow. Thank you.
It's amazing, isn't it, that you spend all year teaching, and as a tutor you get remembered for your cowboy boots and you get remembered